Good?
She's really not measuring this shit.
She is literally
She's just like
so random.
pour everything.
What's coming out again?
It smells so good.
So be your Master Lee.
And Lulu.
All right, today we're back on Uncle Roger and baby. He's going to be roasting Rachael Ray because she's making adobo. And I'm like, we got to check this out because you are adobo expert. I feel like every Filipino is adobo expert, and that's saying a lot.
You don't have to say that because they might not like my version. So there's so many versions of adobo.
But they're all delicious. All of them. I've never had one bad adobo. Actually, I did have one. I made it. I realized the way I did vinegar was wrong, and it tasted bad. But every other version I had, I absolutely freaking love it.
No, but you said the other time when we were in the restaurant, like, I like your adobo better.
I didn't say I hate their adobo. I'm just saying yours I like better. I like yours because you like to add a lot of extra sauce. I'm just saying Filipinos know how to make adobo, which means that if you're going to attempt to make adobo, especially if you're a white person, ooh, you better get it right. But here's the thing, right? Like I said, many different ways to make it. But we're going to call you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like instead of using vinegar, you maybe use a balsamic vinegar. You'd be like, what the hell?
Well, maybe. Who knows? Isn't a balsamic is like vinegar and
it's
sweet?
It's vinegar and
like
sweet.
Sugar. I put that on my, adobo. I put brown sugar.
It's not the same, baby. Not the same. You're getting a little too wild or fancy.
Okay.
And the thing is, I like Rachael Ray. I mean, she's actually very bubbly. I always thought she was really nice, but I have heard...
She's not?
Well, she's a bit like Jamie Oliver when it comes to ethnic food. Like, she doesn't quite get it. So I feel like she's sometimes going on and not actually vetting the food that she's cooking because she's got a show, you got to crank out a lot of content. And that's dangerous with ethnic food. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're telling me you're going to make fried rice and you break out the box of Uncle Ben's and you boil it in a bag, I'm like, oh... Heart hurts as a Chinese person. All right, let's do this. By the way, if you want to hear some wicked, wild stories, you got to check out my channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show on my OnlyFans.
I bet Uncle Roger loves that.
Rachael Ray, the American Jamie Oliver, the Karen of cooking. She destroyed pho. She destroyed pad thai. Today, let's see if she destroyed Filipino adobo.
It's a Filipino classic, chicken adobo. So you start with a big old Dutch oven.
That's way too many green onions for Filipino people.
Per adult portion. Okay, so if you're entertaining 6 people, do 12 pieces. You brown that in some olive oil.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Olive oil for Asian food. Olive oil and Asian food, just like carbon fiber and submarine. They don't go together. Uncle Roger gonna start a group called Just Stop Olive Oil.
In the bottom of your
browning, correct?
It's nice and crispy on both
That
sides.
needs to happen, man. Who?
Now it's gonna get spicy and good.
What
Why she
spicy?
sound like that?
And good?
It's gonna get spicy and good.
Why her voice like that? Spicy and good. What kind of
What's in
ghost
his hand?
possessed her? Is it the ghost of bad cooking? Because adobo not supposed to be spicy.
Now we're gonna add just a drizzle more oil because I barely got any dripping.
Even more olive oil.
The first level is coarse black pepper.
Black pepper,
2
correct?
tablespoons. Don't be cheap on the black pepper. It's essential in the dish.
But-
So I'm just eyeballing.
But it's a bit weird to throw black pepper in now. Usually we add black pepper into the marinade, not straight into oil like this. It's gonna get
Took a burn.
Pot.
What?
Coarse black pepper.
You never add
We're
it
going
to
to
the
reserve half
burning
of the chilies,
oil.
Chili wrong.
chilies.
and we're going to add half to the pot.
Wait, what kind of adobo
even
is
if chili
this?
correct, why are you using jalapeno? That's Mexican. If you want to use chili,
I
use
love
Filipino
Mexican.
chili, siling labuyo. She has
Oh, Uncle Roger knows.
garlic good.
All right,
really
garlic.
lot of garlic.
Lots of
Sauce.
garlic, right?
Lots of
garlic.
fresh bay. Fresh bay.
Bay leaf good. And
Bay
fresh bay
leaf's
is gonna
good.
be Uncle Roger only fan nickname.
Give that a stir, and it will clear out
He
your
needs to be an
sinuses by the bone.
OnlyFans.
So keep your head back a little bit from the pot. And then a large bunch of scallions or green onions when they're...
Huh?
Spring onion, Uncle Roger
right.
don't cook inside the adobo. Uncle Roger just use spring onion at the end like topping. Or as
You
Jamie
can,
Oliver like to
but
call it,
we
spring
never
onion
use-
is pimping. pimpage.
The ultimate
Is-
pimpage.
And we put the whites in the pot and reserve
Please,
the tops
onion.
or the
Yeah,
greens
regular onion.
for when the
Not
dish is
green
done.
onion.
The
At least she got
red
some
one.
and
Pot.
The-
Now we're going to add 3/4 cup of vinegar.
vinegar, correct? But Uncle Roger won't put vinegar straight in hot pan like that also. It's gonna reduce too much. Your adobo gonna be more sour than my ex-wife.
Okay, so that's what I did before, and it tasted bad. She's doing exactly what I did wrong. It makes it so sour.
What'd she say?
That's about 6 turns of the pan.
6 turn of pan? What kind of bullshit measurement is that? Surely it depends on how fast you pour, how big the pan is, everything. That's like asking someone
heard
how
of
long
that
it's gonna
before.
take. Oh,
Like
not long.
that?
Just like 6 walk in the park.
I never
If you want
heard
to
of
give
that.
bullshit measurement like this, just say use feeling, okay? Use feeling. Just
I
pour
do.
vinegar, listen to your
Feeling with my
ancestors'
adobo.
feeling.
I
That's
taste
about
it.
6 turns of the pan. That will also clear your sinuses out, so back it up.
This woman.
That's
just
why you don't
obsessed
do
with
that.
clearing her sinuses. Your sinus got problem. Just go see doctor.
And then we're going to put in about the exact same amount of soy, or I'm using tamari.
Tamari. What is tamari?
What?
Tamari.
So tamari just mean gluten-free soy sauce? Miss Rachel, why you like soy sauce for weak people? Why? Who these weak people who can't handle soy sauce? Who get killed by soy sauce?
Gluten-free.
In Asia, almost every meal has soy sauce. How do you
Exactly.
live your life?
I feel like in
Imagine at your
Asia,
funeral, people go,
zero
"He died doing
gluten-free."
what he loved."
People. Because everything
dim sum.
is soy on it.
Just use regular soy sauce. Or if you want to impress Filipino people, use Silver Swan brand.
Or I'm using tamari
Uncle
aged
Roger
soy
did
sauce.
his
Yeah.
research.
How many turn of pan is that?
Okay? And then we're going to sweeten it up with about 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar.
Sugar good?
Nice
She's
coating over
really
the
not
top.
measuring this shit.
She is literally just
She's just like
so random.
pour everything.
Voice coming out again.
It smells so good.
Oh my god, Uncle Roger is literally.
Uncle Roger, don't feel comfortable.
And now we're going to drop the heat way down.
That is
Correct.
way too much green
And
stuff
let
for
the
Filipino people.
The chicken cook.
Way too
to
many
finish
vegetables.
Through.
Nice. Okay, at least you put chicken.
Even the bay leaf, we don't
just
use
eat
that
Yeah.
fresh
You use
one.
just like
The
one
dry.
or two, and it's very intense
It's
flavor.
the dry one, not the
Miss
green.
Rachel, big improvement. Except for olive oil, all the steps actually pretty correct. Just have to leave it in pot, let it cook, and your adobo gonna be okay. Uncle Roger think this might actually turn out decent. Famous last word.
We're going to leave this covered and simmering for about 35 minutes. Lid on.
Nice.
Heat way down. Garlic rice is a really big deal in Filipino cooking.
Correct. Garlic rice, classic Filipino.
Wow,
dish.
she is
we're gonna
really
take on
making
another
Filipino.
You don't
adobo.
even make
Wash it.
garlic rice.
Throw it into chicken stock.
What?
We're going to cook.
No, you don't boil garlic. Hiya. Garlic rice, you just fry the garlic, fry the rice, and put together. That it. You're boiling garlic.
Cook our rice
Why
in
is she
chicken
boiling
stock
it?
rather than in water.
No.
The
Extra flavor.
rice.
Any cooking
Weird.
show, if Uncle Roger see rice going into saucepan, I know it's not gonna end well.
Already wrong.
It's up to a boil.
If you're gonna make an Asian food, you better have an effing rice cooker behind you.
Coriander seed. No. What the hell? Why you putting random shit into your rice? You put coriander seed in like this when the rice done cooking. You're not gonna be able to take the seed out. You're eating fluffy rice and then suddenly you got crunchy coriander seed in there. Who wants that?
That's
You're gonna
true.
break your tooth.
It's weird.
Lid on. You know the drill here.
The drill is to use rice cooker.
And let that cook up for about 15 minutes. Turn it off. Let it stand 5
Oh
minutes.
my
For our
god.
chicken that's just been gently simmering,
Oh my god.
But at least the adobo look okay.
we're going to take it back out. And then we're going to turn the heat up because now we have all the juice from the chicken itself. I fished out
I'm
the
hungry
5
for adobo
fresh
right
bay
now,
leaves
baby.
from our adobo sauce for our chicken. Meanwhile, I cooked
Cooking it
rice.
down.
Now I'm
Yep,
going to
yep.
finish with a nice fat sprinkle of toasted sesame.
No.
Gives it a great extra crunch.
Oh. Oh my God, niece and nephew, look at this rice.
That does taste good, but that is not garlic rice
Crunchy
anymore.
Rice with
I know.
raw boiled garlic
Raw.
and coriander seed lying around. Uncle Roger's so upset I have to put my leg down from chair. Niece Rachel, what you doing?
That looks
The
like a
adobo
big
looking
bucket of bird food.
All that left to do is to make plain, simple white rice. And you still fuck it up,
With a nice fat sprinkle of toasted sesame.
You don't need sesame seed. You need Jesus.
You need Jesus.
And anything that adds texture and flavor, I say go for it.
No, don't just. Oh.
Well,
Anything
woman,
that adds texture and flavor.
Wait, she's gonna pour
What's she
it
gonna
into
do
the
here?
sauce.
People obsession with texture. Plain white rice, the texture perfect. No need to add random shit texture to it. What the hell? Asian people, we eating white rice for millions of years. It good enough for us. Fuck your texture. Texture not something you put to fix your shit food.
That toasted seed,
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I thought she was going to pour it on the
Alright.
chicken.
garlic, and pour that sauce down over our chicken.
The adobo actually look good.
And then we're gonna top the chicken with our jalapeno,
Jalapeno wrong?
our green onions,
Green onion, okay.
What?
a little cilantro or parsley.
Cilantro,
what?
parsley. No. You're making the same mistake nephew suit guy make. Parsley in adobo.
A little
I don't even think
cilantro or
Asian people
parsley.
eat parsley.
Also, cilantro and parsley, not the same thing. How can professional chef not know this? Just because they both tiny green leaf, parsley and cilantro still completely different thing. One tastes like shit, the other tastes like cilantro.
Under seed in the rice.
Actually says that perfectly.
Nice.
Hate parsley.
What?
This is a live
Clapping.
studio
Stop
audience
clapping.
too.
How they get this audience in?
Oh, do you want to check out professional chef destroying rice? Come, I got just a show for you.
The Rachel, such promising start.
Guarantee
and then
you,
Miss
no
Rachel
Filipinos
just
in
lose
the
her way
audience.
with the rice. Hiya.
They would've
Listen,
walked
nephew,
out.
My next video,
Throw
Uncle
the
Roger gonna make
chinelas.
adobo. Show you how it's done. So subscribe now if you haven't. Bye bye.
This is sad. I'm gonna cry. They ruined our adobo.
I don't know where she gets
You-
so there's a way to convey creativity in cooking, right? Which is like, here's the base, here's rice. Guys, I'm gonna add a variant. Add some sesame seeds. I'm gonna add a variant, culinary seeds. You know what I'm saying? Like you can say like, here's a variant to Uncle Roger's point. Just white rice. If you're gonna make garlic rice, at least follow the Filipino way of doing it, which is kind of more, it's basically fried rice, but it was just with garlic. I've never seen anyone throw raw garlic into a pot of boiling rice before. Like I don't even know what that would taste like.
I don't know how she come up with the.
It's almost like she doesn't have one Filipino friend. Like one. You know what I'm saying?
The adobo is like only looks like okay, the color is good. But
Because it's
I
soy
bet you
sauce,
if you
it'll always
taste
look the
it,
same.
you'll be like,
I don't know if it would taste good because what's funny, she did two things already which I don't think Uncle Roger realizes, right? Because I learned this a hard way. You take black pepper, especially the big coarse kind, which is how like no one cooks that way in like that, in Filipino culture. You put it into hot boiling oil, it burns instantly and now it tastes bitter. So that doesn't taste good. And the big chunks, they don't break down. You end up having and you're taking it's like gross. You know what I'm saying? And then second, like vinegar directly on hot oil to let it cook. Oh, that was a huge mistake I made before.
maybe they're trying to be like, a healthy version. So let's use olive oil or let's use a gluten-free soy sauce.
There's no. I should have had a show, baby.
No, maybe you're the best chef.
And you make the best adobo.
Oh, thank you.
That's maybe because you don't know how to make anything else from your Filipino culture. So that's the sad part.
I know how to make the Filipino spaghetti and the pancit.
Okay,
You like
pancit.
my pancit?
Pancit's good, baby. Pancit. Yes, I love your pancit, baby.